So my phone just booted me out and stopped recording because fuck me, I guess. So I guess I'll restart this video. Hello, Internet Nation. Um, fuck. I've been finding myself overwhelmed lately. And what literally just happened, doesn't help because it just makes me even more overwhelmed and I don't have time for my phone to be deciding, fuck me. But, like, I have the energy. I don't have the energy for work, and my job is so taxing. Like, it's bad enough that you have me showing up to walk dogs that don't want to be walked. But why? Why do they keep adding more dogs? Why is there not a single dog on the platform that wants to go for a walk? And you know, mentally, I'm not built for that. I'm not built for not walking. I'm not built for slow walking. So to have the inertia from walking built up every day in my legs because I'm not walking is torture. It's torture. This job is literally torture. Like, I'm caring less and less as the days go by. I'm worried that I'm gonna either hurt one of these dogs because, like, if you bite me and, like, every day I have to be on edge of this one dog biting me, I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna deck you, you know? Especially when it's like, I have all this pent up anger from walking these other dogs and they keep making me walk Charlie, who I hate walking the most. Somebody's gonna get hurt or abandoned. Because it's like, I don't want to hurt these dogs. So I might just, like, leave it on the sidewalk because I'm tired. I don't have it in me to not kill myself, but I don't have it in me to kill myself. But if these motherfuckers keep trying to pull me into the street, eventually I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's go. Fuck life. You want to die? I want to die. Let's die. And I don't think people want that. I don't understand why everybody has such a suicidal dog and why nobody teaches their dog about the importance of the threshold that is the sidewalk. But I ain't got it in me to stop these dogs every day. And then, you know, I just want to come home and unwind. And, like, I want to talk to people, but people, like 15 people asking me, how are you doing? I'm doing terrible. I would love to not think about how terrible I'm doing. Can you please offer anything to the conversation? Because y'all don't even care about how I'm doing. So why do you keep asking? Why does 15 people have to start a conversation with, how are you doing? How was your day? My day was shit. I literally just sat down and decided I was going to distract myself from how I'm feeling and how shitty my day was and how torturous work was. And here you are asking me to reminisce about my day, so now I'm gone. Like, I really don't understand why guys don't understand how stressful it is having to deal with them. Because, like, even when dudes are like, okay, it is stressful as fuck for there to be 15 niggas trying to have a conversation with me. And I genuinely want to have a conversation about anything that isn't me. But all they ever ask about is me. Like, you don't care. I promise you that you don't care. Some of them do care. And I will talk about how I feel with those people when I feel like talking about how I feel. Like, I am the type of person that will tell you, like, if I'm comfortable with you, I will just tell you, man, this day has been shit because X, Y, and Z happened. I will just tell you. You don't have to ask me how my day was, because I will tell you how my day was. But the problem is, nobody wants you to get comfortable with them. So nobody talks to you about anything. And then even when you talk to them about other stuff, they don't respond. Or they say, they give you like this much. I can't tell you how many people have, like, I've sent them a whole paragraph about something that wasn't me and got no response. They just left me on red just for a few hours to pass, and they go, what are you doing? Not talking to you. That's what I'm doing. So I've just been overwhelmed with life. Like, literally, this whole week has sucked. It sucked, and it's mostly sucked because I have to walk Charlie. And when I walk Charlie, that's like shooting me in the foot in the beginning of the day because he walks so slow. And it's like, he is such a stressful walk that I cannot mentally prepare myself for that walk, because no matter what I do, he's just so terrible. So terrible. Even if I go into the walk and I'm like, okay, I'm prepared to stop 1,000 times and just stand around. And then he will do it so much and pull backwards 5 feet within this building that I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore. Like, if 15 minutes have passed and we've just been standing here sniffing shit. Why did I get out of bed to stand around? Why did I travel into the city to stand around? Sometimes I have to pay for the train to do what? And, like, honestly, I hate my boss. I hate my boss. Like, the idea that I would go into Manhattan City, I would pay $2.90. Like, let's just assume, because I'm pretty sure bosses always assume that you're doing things the legal way. So let's assume that I am paying for the train $2.90 both ways to walk one dog on some days, and that one dog is a 15-minute walk. You get paid like $9 before taxes, because this job taxes us. Like, they take a cut, the company takes a cut, and then the government takes a cut. And then I get a little less than $9. That's $5.80. Is it $5.80? No, that's $6.80. That's $6.80. You're paying me less than $9, and I'm paying $6.80 to get here. So that's like a 2-something profit. For what? That dog? Don't even walk. I'm lucky if I get his ass to the corner, and he lives in the middle of the block. I got it that entire time. I'm stressed out because I got to be on high alert for these goddamn cocks, because I swear to God, they don't give a fuck that he's flipping out. They don't give a fuck that he wants to fight their dog. They don't give a fuck that he sees their dog and starts to bark, growl, and try to drag me over there so he can beat the shit out of that dog. They don't give a fuck. They see that. They keep walking towards him. Literally yesterday, I had a woman. She decided, we were sitting on a porch, and she decided, yes, I'm going to stand in front of you on the other side of the street and then walk towards y'all. All this sidewalk, all these places to cross, but I'm going to cross directly in front of y'all. I see that your dog is flipping out. Let me just keep going towards y'all. And I'm just like, why? Why? And then by the time we left the porch, because like, literally, I've given up at this point. I've given up. I don't care. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Literally, there are none of these dogs that I just get to show up and fucking walk. An hour-long walk just got added to the end of my schedule. And I was like, oh, bet. So I'm going to have a nice walk with this dog. The dog won't, like, he literally sits down in the lobby. I have to carry him outside. I'm sure I could drag him, but, like, because of my lack of, like, cuddles, because I do want to be cuddling these dogs, but they're not really cuddling dogs. I just, hug him and cuddle him. I gotta leave. I'm just stressed out, y'all. But anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm just stressed from having to be on alert with this dog. I'm stressed that there's something with everything. Literally, the first dog just wants to eat trash. He doesn't want to walk. He just wants to eat trash. Second dog aggressive, on a block filled with little white people and little white dogs. And these people, they don't give a fuck that this dog is freaking out. They're going to keep walking towards us. Literally, I remember I turned around one time, there was another dog sniffing my dog's ass, and I'm just like, oh my fucking God, why do white people always have to force their dogs on my dogs? Like, they don't give a fuck. They won't look at you, they won't talk to you, but they certainly will let their dog continue to pull over to your dog, even if you're, like, moving your dog behind you and trying to avoid them. They don't give a fuck. White people have no goddamn sense, no goddamn manners. It's like you dumbasses realize you can kill your dogs yourself, right? Like you don't have to force your dog on my dog. Even when my dog is flipping out like they shit is annoying. Shit is annoying. And like I'd signed up to walk dogs. There's no walking going on. No walking going on. Literally the next dog after that, she will try to bite me if I try to take her outside. I've literally resorted to ringing the doorbell and having her run outside the apartment because if she's outside the apartment, I can touch her better. I can pick her up and she won't instantly try to flip around and bite me so much. She still will try to bite me, but she won't try to do it so much. And then the one after that lives a block away from her house, and it's a struggle walking even that far. Even that far, I have to pick her up from daycare. And it is so hard not to just take her home. Not to just take her home. Because she doesn't want to walk. It's a big dog that keeps trying to pull me into active traffic. So I've literally just given up trying to get her to walk because I'm not into drag. You know? If I wanted to choke out a motherfucker, I would be doing more dominatrix shit. You know? I would be. But I don't want to choke dogs. I'm not here for that. Like, it would be better if she had a harness with a handle, then I could just pick her up by the harness and then pull her that way. But I hate pulling her by the collar, and it's not even like a well-fitting collar, so I feel like eventually it's going to pop off her head. Her skinny little head. And then the dog after that doesn't even want to walk, but it's an hour-long walk. This job is just torture, and it's like I need money. So I can't just say no to more dogs, even though I constantly do, because it's like I'm trying to leave this job. The first job offer I get, I'm out. I'm out. You're lucky if I finish the week. You're lucky if I finish the week. Because, like, I don't even drop my keys off at the office like we're supposed to do on Friday. Because if I do that, I might just wake up Monday and go, I'm not coming in. I'm not coming back. I'm not. Fuck you. I'm not coming back. That is literal torture. Like, the way I look at it is if I don't like a dog, then I would just ask them to take it off the schedule. But because I don't like any of these dogs, I viscerally hate having to deal with these dogs, I would want to remove all of the dogs. And I've done enough covers to know that no dog on this platform wants to walk. And like that's as good as it gets. It's rare that you will get a dog that wants to walk. And like even the one dog that I got that one time that actually enjoyed walking, like for one, that's not fun because you don't want to like start your day with a brisk jog and all the other walks. You're not moving at all. Like I was doing that when it was cold, and so I was pissed off every fucking day because it's like I'm starting my day with a brisk jog. So now if I'm dressed for the weather, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. So as soon as I stop doing this walk and I'm just standing there in the wind, I'm freezing to death because I'm drenched in sweat being blasted with cold air. So now I gotta figure out how I'm going to like survive that first 5 minutes of the walk before my body heats up and leave my jacket at the house. I'm not trying to find balance like that. I'm not getting paid enough to be doing all that. I really hate this job. I gotta go walk Bella now, and I'm bummed because I gotta walk Lulu today, and I don't want to walk Lulu. I don't like walking Lulu and Bella on the same days. And if I'd known I was gonna have to walk Lulu today, I would have walked Bella yesterday. But then I waited till like 11 p.m. to ask me. I'm not even gonna walk them. Like, it would be easier. It would be easier if I could just walk them one after the other, because I could take a bus straight from one to the other. But no, he wanted a specific time. He wanted a specific time, and I don't want to be out there at 6 walking Bella, because then that means I'm not getting off until 7. So now I gotta leave to walk Bella before I do my city walks. And then go walk Lulu after my city walks. And I don't want to do my city walks. Like, I don't. These two private walks are in the middle of fucking nowhere. Literally one. There's only one train I can take there, and it's a 10-minute walk from the train. I mean, granted, I can take the J train there, but then it's a 20-minute walk from the train. Because despite the fact that I've walked that walk many a times, there's only like one time I was able to catch the bus from his house to the train because that was the one time the bus showed up on my side. But I dread that less than I dread doing these city walks because, you know, at the end of the day, Bella walks super slow, but she's walking. Lulu walks super fast. She's in the middle of nowhere, but she walks. She likes to stop and sniff a lot, but she walks. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. My last name is literally Walker. I made walking my occupation. You're gonna tell me you have me coming out of bed? Oh, God, I gotta send my schedule to my fucking boss. I hate this system. You tell me I have to get out of bed and send you my schedule before 11 a.m. even though I don't gotta be in the city until 1? I'm not even up at that time. Suck my dick. God, I just did that thing I hate when people do when they start talking about a thing and then trail off, but I'm so frustrated and so overwhelmed that it's so hard for me to keep a thought. And no, it's not the ganja. It's just because I'm literally stuck in a state of being overwhelmed because there's just so much going on. There's just so much going on between the lack of conversation. Work sucks. It doesn't even pay enough to take away the stresses of like keeping a roof over my head. And it takes us all of my energy. I have this one girl hassling me about a fucking commission. It hasn't even been a week yet, and she keeps asking me if I'm fucking done. And I'm like, I'm about to give you a refund because you commissioned me during like the worst week ever. Like, she commissioned me last Friday. And mind you, last Friday I had to do my regular job. And then in the afternoon and the evening, I had a dog sitting that was a few hours. I come home, I'm tired. I went on a date Saturday. That drained my social battery, what was left of my social battery, because they might be people I like, but they are not people that charge my battery, you know? So I was dead Sunday. Sent her a mock-up on Monday. Haven't really had the inspiration to work on the commission because the reference she gave me was a blurry ass photo, and as somebody who frequents the webs, I know that photo is from one of those like bootleg listings, either from like one of those custom faces or custom hair plate recreations listings that I've seen many a times. And she sent me a picture from one of those, so she has me recreating somebody else's work, not even like somebody's work based off of a character. I'm pretty sure the face isn't based off of a character. And just constantly asking me if I'm done. Talk about, oh, can you like hurry up on this? And I'm just like, bro, do it yourself. All right? Do it your fucking self. You text me, like, I had to walk Charlie every fucking day. And every time I walk Charlie, I just want to shoot myself in the fucking head. Like, it hurts me to be experiencing hatred for this little nigga. Like, I literally try not to hate these dogs, but I just hate spending time with him so much that I'm just starting to hate him. And I've had to walk him every day this week. Every day this motherfucking week. On top of all these other dogs. And then I'm walking Bella 3 times a week now. I was just like a nap. You know? But I get home so late now that I can't even take a nap because that would fuck up my sleep schedule even more. And I'm not trying to be up in the middle of the night. But I'm going to end this here. Just going to post a quick little rant. And because I got to go. But I'm going to try I'm gonna try live streaming. I think I keep saying that. I'm always saying that, but I would like to live stream, but I don't know what to do. I might just like have you guys come hang out with me, and then you go watch me paint or work on androids. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would want to do. My laptop isn't really functioning. It's been having driver issues, so I don't know if I'd even be able to live stream from it, considering that I can't like plug things into it, so I can't like plug a game system into it. I can't plug my phone into it to get like to copy files off of it. I doubt I would be able to plug a webcam into it, so it might just be a little ghetto for a little while until I get enough support to update the systems and shit. I don't know. I'm really nervous, really shy, really scared. The one time I went live on YouTube, it was just like two people being very sexual to me, and that was no fun. And people are generally pretty sexual to me in general, and that's no fun. So I'm scared of that, and I don't know who I can get to mod shit, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just go online and people will like me because I'm pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop procrastinating because the later I procrastinate, the later I get back home. Ah, boy. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get drugs too. But if today goes well, people shall send me money for boa cosplays. And then I can order said cosplays and then cosplay boa, and then I can flaunt around dressed as the most beautiful woman in the entire world. Both of them actually, because people like to gag that Robin and Boa look just like each other, which like the insult is where, okay, at least like they don't, you're not saying that they look just like Nami, but like who is that supposed to be an insult? Because Boa is the most beautiful woman in the One Piece universe, and Robin looks like the most beautiful woman in the One Piece universe. Like the only thing that doesn't make Robin the most beautiful woman in the One Piece verse is the fact that she doesn't have the little snake earrings, because as somebody who is worn those snake earrings, I have them, but I lost one when I at my last dog sitting, or left it at their house. Those earrings make you feel beautiful as shit. So that's the only difference between the most beautiful woman in the world and Robin, the earrings. So anyway, I'll be cosplaying those soon. Those two soon. Look forward to that. I'm gonna go. Bye. Know that you are loved by this guy and this girl. She would die for you, but only if you're David. Bye.